For most, carp are the king of fish. Thousands scour our country's waters in search of the elusive beasts.
Now we are back on a fishing adventure to the best lakes on the planet, and we have one mission: to catch monster carp.
Cross that water and into Europe. Fish of our dreams, Neil.
Are we still getting the ferry?
Yeah.
Where is it?
About an hour back that way.
What, we've driven past it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've got to get going then.
We should do, really.
What a waste of time. We had another hour in bed. It's about time.
You all right, Spoons?
Yep.
How's it going? Looking forward to the fishing?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna have to go and filming, all right? Cheers. All right, Dubby.
Do you think you've changed since doing this?
No. All right, let's get fishing, shall we? Catch some carp?
Yep.
Yeah? Come on in. Let's go.
We are back in the homeland of humongous carp, France, at the world-famous Gigantica complex. The site features 2 picture postcard lakes, each boasting some truly stunning specimens.
We'd be taking on the Road Lake, a 26-acre former gravel pit, now home to copious amounts of quality carp. The fish here are well documented, with anything above £40 earning themselves a nickname. And with a whopping 167 named carp to choose from, there's no shortage of famous fish to find.
So, in true monster carp style, we'd be angling head-to-head to see which one of us could catch the biggest.
So for the competition, loser buys dinner. But you actually got to buy a proper dinner this time. No good to just set up a table down there.
I didn't set the table up last time.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
It's all I could find.
OK.
I get it.
OK, a proper dinner.
How are we going to choose who goes where?
We'll do scissor, paper, rock, but I'm just going to let you know before we start that the beach has got an awful lot of fishing.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
So that's first choice then, isn't it?
Choice.
Can we not just flick a coin?
No.
I feel like I've got a chance.
No, scissor, paper, rock as normal. Don't change the rules. Ready?
Yes. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh.
Never mind. Right, I'll take the beach.
Oh, will you?
And then you can either go in this one here that's got some fish in, or you can go down the other end that's got no fish in it.
Well, I'll go here, won't I?
OK. Well, let's get going.
May the best man win. Good luck, Thomas.
Good luck, boy.
When choosing a swim, it's not just the water in front of you that can make or break your trip. The time of year, wind direction, temperature, even other anglers can all play a major role when weighing up the best place to start. I went for the beach. This south-facing corner benefited from long hours of sunlight, plenty of snags in the form of rocks and submerged trees, and best of all, limited competition from other anglers. Except one.
I'd be fishing the decoy. Located opposite the beach, this swim had a large plot of open water towards the middle of the lake, but also held prime access to any fish travelling to and from Dovey's sun-trapped corner.
What are you doing, lads? I don't want it there. This particular venue, I'm fortunate enough that I have fished it before. There are lots and lots of carp in it, somewhere around 1,000. But when I did last fish this properly, I was in this exact same swim. So while Dovey might be in what is arguably the best swim as it currently stands, I've got a feeling he's going to spend a lot of time catching some of the smaller fish. I won't catch as many, but I am going to get amongst some of the better ones.
The lake holds 130 named fish in the £40 bracket. 30 have pushed past £50 and 7 hold the status of a 60, with the biggest being Hansen, topping the pile at an impressive £68.
We've fished in France an awful lot and we know this setup works. I've got 3 identically tied spinner rigs there. And the only thing we're going to have to work out this week is what hook bait works best. So I've got 2 bits of fake corn there and 2 different flavoured boilies. The fish are showing. Feeling pretty confident.
I was also going with the trusted spinner rig and a mix of different hook baits.
We've got a couple of grains of artificial maize. We've got a little cell wafter with a bit of artificial maize been tipped in squid goo. And then my favourite little yellow isotonic wafter, coupled with a running lead clip. I don't need to drop the leads on this particular lake, and because you've got to use barbless hooks, having that lead that runs away from the fish as they try to pick the rig up can often help keep that hook in place.
With the rigs tied, it was on to the spots, and I'd be focusing all 3 of my rods in one zone 20 yards short of the far margin.
The fish tend to congregate up against that sort of walkway over there, and just this side of that walkway are lots of snags, and the fish absolutely love snags. So I'm going to cast this marker float over there, which is going to pop up to the surface and show me where I've cast. Then I can walk round onto that walkway and bait up by hand. I've got a big old spoon. I'm going to flick loads of maize over to it.
This swim gives me a nice couple of options, so I'm going to, rather than put all my eggs in one basket and fish all rods in the same zone, I'm actually going to bait and fish a couple of different areas.
I'd be fishing 2 rods out in open water towards the centre of the lake and 1 rod along the near margin towards the snags. For bait, we'd be using a mix of maize and boilies crushed together with a fish-attracting smart liquid.
Easier to come down here and spread bait all in the zone than trying to bait it from the actual area that I'm fishing from. So a nice little spread of bait.
Neil's carrying on his diva tactics, look. He should be nowhere near my rods, but he's literally baiting just off the back of them. He's got a sneaky rod all the way down the right. Happy there, Neil?
You are?
Good?
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, I bet. Do you not think you're a bit close to my area there?
It's all my water.
I didn't realise you had the whole lake.
With the zones picked out and baited up, all that was left to do was get the rods onto the spots and get ready for what we hoped would be a very busy week.
Beautiful. The first bite is always the hardest one to get. It's on the middle rod as well. It shows that the fish are really eating that bait. They're not on the edges of it. Not sure how big this fish is, but it is fighting like anything under the tip. Where are you going? He's a fat common. Get in now. Big old French common. Oh, that's a touch. OK, let's see what we're dealing with here. That is 43.5 pounds. Right, let's have a quick look. There we go. I couldn't have asked for a better start than this. 43.5 pound pristine common. And it goes to show how many big fish there are in this lake. There are lots of fish this size, and there are lots even bigger. So that is a lovely way to get off the mark. Mwah.
As expected, Dovey drew first blood with a carp called Snooky and set a healthy weight for me to beat.
Coming out of the first night, I'm attached to my first fish. Not far out now. Gonna see him in the light in a second. There he is. Oh, nice scaly one. Get in. That is a beautiful mirror. It's about 22, 23 pound, not one of the biggest in the lakes, but by far it's one of the prettiest. What a carp.
A fish and a half between us on the first night was a steady start. But at this time of year, the daytime is when the real monsters come out to play.
It was our first morning on Road Lake and Dovey was in.
This is one of them ones that if I lost it, I'd be convinced that I've lost a big one. Pretty worried about it going around that side because there's all them rocks and anything that'll cut me line. Feels heavy. Just came back round this way, which is a good thing. This one feels like a decent fish. Really pulling. Yes.
Morning, Dovey.
Top of the morning. Oh, nice one. Is it tea or coffee?
I had a coffee. Now, your cup was just in my stuff. I just brought it round.
Oh, nice one. A big one in here.
How big?
Well, it's Eddie.
Mid-40.
You going to be all right lifting him?
Of course I am. You seen these arms?
Oh, he is. They're 48 and a half.
Oh. I see you made that noise now.
Oh.
That is a
He's
big
a
fish.
fat boy, isn't he?
That's an early big one.
Lots of fish in here bigger than this, though. It is a ridiculous lake.
Yeah.
Oh, Eddie's got a bit of an appetite. He's now weighing 48 and a half pounds. He's a fat old boy. Been eating the boardies out there. This one puts me firmly in the lead of the competition. He's got Neil a little bit worried, I think. Take it off.